What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Coffee with Dudes. We got a fun one today, and honestly, we have no idea where this is going to go. So, we're going to talk about things that we suck at that we would like to get better at, right? So, like, it could be anything. Like, this doesn't have to do with health and fitness. It can be anything from I don't know. I don't know where it's going to go. What comes to mind first for you, Matt? That you're like
One that's ongoing for me is golf for sure. Like golf's one of the things. Like I love golf, and I can't say that I'm even remotely. I can't put me in good in golf in the same sentence, but it's one of those things that it keeps me coming back for sure. And anybody that's played golf, I know you know this, but like anybody that's played golf, like all it takes is one shot to get you coming back. Like you can shit the bed the entire day. Like you can chunk your shots, you can skull them, you can just be like the worst, but it takes that one shot and you're like, okay, I got it in the bag. Like it's deep in there somewhere. Like I just need to be more consistent. I just need to keep going, keep doing it. Like that's the first thing that automatically comes to mind. I can think of a couple others, but that's the first one that comes to my mind, man, is golf. It's like
golf.
I'm not good at it, but I want to get better at it.
And it's like the hardest thing because you could play golf for decades and be terrible. You know, it's like it's just like everybody. It's such a hard sport that you're always like. I consider myself like relatively decent at golf, and I'm still not good. You know, it's like I have some really bad days. But like you were saying, the cool thing about golf is you could have the worst round ever. I've had rounds where I remember one round I had, it was like just atrocious. I lost like 15 golf balls, dude. And I was like, we were like playing good golf at the time. And I was like, what is doing everything? And then I eagled 18, you know, and it's like, you're like thinking on 18 or 17, you're like, I might just quit and then like never play this game again. And then you eagle 18 and you forget about like the whole rest of the round. You're like, God damn, you remember that fucking eagle on 18? Yeah. And so I get that. Like, that's a good one. I would say for me, I love singing. I wish I was a good singer. You know,
Me too, dude.
I used to feel like I was a good singer, you know, but it was more or less like it was just in the car, you know, when you play
for sure
that you can't necessarily hear your voice and it starts to mesh with the voice of the And so I like to sing, I like to jam. Marissa hates it because she likes to hear the person that's actually singing the music well, but I can't help myself. Like when I get a good tune on, I just want to sing.
That's so funny, dude.
A lot of times I'm in the car a lot.
That's so true. That's so true, man. And like when you're in the car and you're singing by yourself, like to your point, you're like your tone in your head, it sounds like it matches them like pretty damn close. And you're like, I might be kind of good at this. And then all it takes is for like the music to cut out or for you to do it with no music behind you. And you're just like, oh no, I'm not even close. Like, but dude, that's so true. That's like one of the things that, because it's like a weird thing when you see it and you hear it that somebody's like, you're like, whoa, that's not like, not everybody has that. And when people can do it, it's kind of just like, oh shit, that is cool. Like, that's awesome that they can do that. They can make that sound and make it sound good with their voice. Like, that's incredible. That's one of the things that I wish too, is just like in another life, like if I were to come back, I want to have that one skill because it can get you paid. It can inspire people. It can make people feel good. It can make people tap into their emotions. Like you could do a lot with that. And so it's cool, man. Yeah.
No, I sorry, I'm moving to a different room because they're trimming trees outside.
Oh yeah, all good.
Starting to be really loud, but no, I think like with that. Do you guys watch Netflix?
Yeah.
So Netflix, there's a show on Netflix that just came out that Marissa and I started watching. Here, let me get a little bit of light in here.
I saw the previews for it, but we haven't started it yet. It's like with all the different rooms and stuff.
Yeah, dude, called Building the Band, and it is.
Is it cool?
Awesome. Yeah, it's so awesome.
We're gonna watch it.
They dropped the first 4 episodes before, and then I think the next 4 episodes got dropped. The next 3 episodes got dropped yesterday, and so I have a half day for work, so tonight we're gonna watch that. But that show is awesome, and it makes me think about, it's like, God, like there's these people, they sing so well. Why can I not It
Yeah.
just feels like it'd be so cool to like have that.
Yeah.
And some people are so effortless with it. They're
Yeah.
just, it's like, how does that noise come out of you
Right.
and just be so perfect? But
And like not sound like, nails on a chalkboard, like how does it sound, like you said, effortless and just like, and of course I feel like there's almost a couple different crowds. I feel like there's the person that can just belt it, and like they don't even practice, they've just been blessed, right? Like they could just do it and you're just like, holy cow. Then I feel like there's other people that may not necessarily have the most phenomenal voice, but they train like their vocal cords and they really work and they practice on it and they develop and like hone the skill, and then they become good. And then there's the other people that kind of just like, it's almost like they don't even try, and they've like ultimately been blessed, where it's just like almost if they laugh it sounds good. You're just like, holy cow, like they don't even have to try. And like I think of like Whitney Houston, right? Like that's just somebody that's just completely blessed with like vocal cords. That Mariah Carey, like just like people that are just like incredible. You're just like, holy cow, like that's a different level, dude. That's like a, no matter what, eventually that person was going to figure out that they can do something that not everybody can do, and then they're going to use that and be like,
yeah,
no matter what they did, they were going to be successful some way, shape, or form, or at least at the bare minimum, like bring happiness to somebody from what they could do, uh,
exactly.
but yeah, singing is a good one, man. I'm trying to think of another. So we got golf, we got singing.
I got
What's another one, man?
playing
Huh?
guitar would be, it's kind of along the lines of singing, but playing the guitar I think would
Yeah.
be, I just think of like a rock band, like
Yep.
like some of those guitarists, they just shred, and
Shred, dude.
that would be
Yeah.
so cool. Or even just to be able to like sit by a campfire and play a song, and
Yep.
then if we put those last two together, you could play guitar and sing. Like it'd
Yeah.
just be kind of cool, where it's like, oh, Alex is bringing out his guitar here, and
Yeah.
he's pretty
Yeah.
good, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's like kind of been able to do that. But I think when I think of guitar, I don't necessarily think about acoustic as much as just being able to shred
Shred.
the guitar,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. 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 That's cool. That's like, it's like learning another language. I used to take lessons. I remember going from baseball practice right across the street to guitar lessons when I was like 10, 11, 12 years old.
Oh,
And then eventually I just like, I don't know. I think I just stuck to sports and like stopped playing it. But like every now and then I'll see a guitar and I could pick it up and I could remember some of the stuff. I could at least remember a couple songs too. But like
really?
I was thinking to myself, I was like, I wonder if I kept playing like from 10, 11, 12, just all the way till right now, like if I could just shred, like I probably could. But I was like, man, I wish I would have stuck with that. That would have been sick.
That's cool
But
though. I
yeah.
did one time. I tried to play guitar for one night. I used to have electric guitar,
Hmm.
and for about 6 hours, me and a buddy, like we got the start of "Sweet Child of Mine." Like
Yeah. Yeah.
we were,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. We got that. It took us
Yeah.
about 6 hours, and then I never picked it up again. After
I
that,
don't
it
know
was
if
just
they
like
still
always,
have it, but it used to be called tabs back in the day. They used to have this website like that just basically gave you the tabs to all the popular songs. The tabs are basically like the cliff notes to learn it. You don't have to know like B sharp, F minor, like you don't have to know all the chords. They basically just show you the picture and then like they tell you the strum pattern. So I used to just like murder tabs and just go
oh
like, this website was so awesome. Like any new song that came out, like you could learn it, and it would take you a little bit. And then some people had tabs that were like slightly different, so you had to pick the one that sounded better. You're like, okay, they're saying this, but then this one says that one, so it could be either one. Oh yeah, it's kind of like in between, it's that one. So like,
yeah,
yeah, tabs was money, dude, because I didn't have to be able to read music. I could just like look at it and it shows you like the finger pattern, it tells you the strum, and you're just like, oh, I could do that. Like that's easy. It would basically like show you the six strings and then put black dots like where your fingers are supposed to be, and you could basically like learn it like that. And I was a huge fan of tabs. I wonder if they still have that.
that's
But
cool, dude. Did you? What
yeah,
did
tab
you said? You still know songs? Like what's the song? Like your go-to song if you pick up a
like
guitar?
Smoke on the Water, Nirvana was really easy to
Oh,
play. A couple Green Day songs. I remember the scales that my instructor would have me go through and just warm up your fingers, like do do, and then like you go back down and like just warm up your fingers. It's funny, like like if I pick up a guitar now, I could go through those scales again. He had me do that every time before we practiced and warmed up, just to get your fingers going. And then he would make me do it without looking, and then he would make me do it backwards. And so like that really helped. That's just like fundamental. That's like taking grounders in
Yeah.
baseball. It's just like taking reps with fungos, and just rep is the fundamentals. Yeah, it's more stuff like that. I'm trying to think of other songs, maybe like Blink 182 songs. I remember trying to learn a lot of those. Um, yeah, man, like it was great. Like I remember getting my first electric guitar and being able to plug my amp in, and just like, and then you get I forget what it's called, but you get the foot pedal where it basically takes it into overdrive, and like you can go from just regular guitar sound to like this super gnarly, aggressive, like super sick, dude. Like play, it's cool. Like, I was telling you, I think we've been going back to church lately, and just like seeing the band and them play, like, is super cool too. Like man, these guys are super talented. The head guy's playing, and he always plays the acoustic guitar, and he can sing really well, like we were talking about. And then you have other people that it like depends on the week who's in the band. Like some that they have like banjo players, bass, drums, like keyboard. They kind of have everything. But this last week, or maybe 2 weeks ago, they didn't have a drummer. I guess they just, he was on vacation, or they were on vacation, whatever. So the head guy that usually plays the acoustic and he sings, they gave him like this little like drum box, and he put that on the ground, and it was basically like a kick drum. It's like a kick pedal. And so like they would play, and so he's playing the guitar, he's singing, he's doing the lead vocals, and he's using his foot to play the drums too. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, dude, like I would be so like, just give me one of those to focus on, and it's so
Yeah.
hard. And he's doing all three like effortlessly. I'm like, man, this is awesome. It's so cool.
Impressive.
It's
But
batass. Yeah.
do you have one
I
more?
think speaking another language, dude, would be cool.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. What
Yeah,
language?
yeah, yeah.
Now, if you were to choose a language, what would you choose?
Probably Spanish. Like I just know the gist of it and the basics and the fundamentals, but like being able to speak it fluently, like to the point where you could like effortlessly have a conversation and order a meal like with a waiter, like, or I mean, just whatever, dude. Like, being able to do it so casually, just like it's zero effort because you've built that skill, I think is just like so cool. I get so jealous of like my friends that grew up bilingual, that they spoke it
Yeah,
in their household. Like they just do it, and like I'm like, bro, that's so cool that you can do that. Like, don't take that for granted. Like, that's amazing. Like, I don't understand what you're saying, but how quickly you transition between like Spanish and English is just so impressive. Like, it's so cool, you know.
I agree. I would love that too. That would be a good one. Spanish. There's a large Spanish population down in Arizona too, so it's like
Oh yeah,
it
yeah,
would the same language I would choose would be Spanish. And I took 4 years of Spanish in high school actually.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I like, and during that period of time, like you're good with it, but it's kind of like once you stop doing it, you just kind of lose it. And I can understand like small amounts, but not very much.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What was there anything else that comes to mind for you?
I don't know. I mean, I think we could probably think of some stuff, but I feel like that's a pretty good list to start with there.
Yeah,
I mean, like
yeah, yeah,
singing, playing the guitar, golfing, new language. I feel like a lot of people can probably relate with those where there's a definite amount of just things that would be nice about those different things. And so it's like hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. This is fun.
yeah.
It's nice to do some of these kind of ones that are a little bit out of the box, a little bit out of the norm from what we're doing. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our future episodes. We drop them every Tuesday, Thursday each week. But we hope you guys having a fantastic rest of the day, and we'll be talking to you soon.